Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today, something a little different. The Apple Vision Pro versus sharks. So I was very excited about the Vision Pro when Apple announced it because I wanted to see how this device would actually be used when I edit video. I use a Mac Studio Pro, great device, so I wanted to see what it would look like in this headset. I think the Vision Pro is going to change everything about editing. This technique of editing in a headset is really incredible, as you see, because it allows me to build monitors all around my office containing whatever content I want. Currently, the Vision Pro only supports one monitor from the Mac Studio, but the thing about that is it's so big, you really don't need more than one monitor. So it's an impressive device. Let's dive in. So welcome. You are now looking inside. You're seeing what I'm seeing inside the Apple Vision Pro. I know that my head movements have to be pretty slow, so I'll make sure I do that. So here we go. So this is inside Apple Vision Pro. This is how I have my office currently set up. So that's my Mac Studio Pro right there, which is now being brought into Vision Pro, and I'm working with Shark Video. So this was a headbutt by a shark named Lucky in the Bahamas. And as you can see, it really is so cool to have this giant monitor. Usually I use a two-screen monitor, but this is a one-screen monitor which really covers both my screens. So it's awesome. I can work with my sharks in a larger-than-life way, and it's perfect as far as editing goes. So let me just take you to Premiere Pro, show you that. So this is my Premiere Pro setup. Again, everything is massive scales, so I can really watch the fine detail in this, which is great. It almost looks 3D in the monitors, so that is cool. So lifelike. And then another app that I have up is Topaz as I process video. And there's the Topaz video I'm currently processing. It looks like it's done. Let's take a look at it. And there it is. So that's the video I just processed through Topaz. Again, as large as life. And I absolutely love this. It's just so cool to see this. Now, I probably wouldn't spend the day editing like this, but to check content and look at it is amazing. So that's in front of me. That's what I would focus on. Over on this side, I do have the stock market. I can keep an eye on the news. So I can scroll through technology, looking at that. Back here, I have a world clock to just kind of keep an eye on the time. So world time, stocks, back to the main monitor, which is coming from my Mac Studio again. And then on that side over there, I have my email being generated by the Vision Pro, one of the apps on the Vision Pro. So it's just, you know, I guess my take on it is, I've had this since Saturday, since the second day of release. And I have used it more for work and looking at content more than anything else. I did watch the nature videos they had. That highline walking video is extraordinary. I've not seen the one on rhinos yet. I thought it was pretty funny that in the Apple Immersive video that was part of the demo they're giving at stores, I highly suggest you do that demo they're giving at stores. It really lets you experience it. And then I think kind of like the iPhone, iPad, and some of the other Apple technology that's been produced over the years, I think you really have to work with it and see where it fits in. It's just as we adopt these new technologies, I think the way they'll bring this into our lives would be very surprising. But for me, for a content creator, and be able to see this so big is just absolutely spectacular. I mean, I love seeing sharks this big, like I would see them underwater. It's just really extraordinary. The audio is outstanding. I had CNBC up earlier, and the cool thing about that, if I keep CNBC or any kind of streaming content on my left-hand side, the audio comes from the left-hand side. So it's just, it really is something that I feel like I've only scratched the surface of it in a few days. I feel like I'll be using it a lot more in my editing. I can't wait to create a big project and then take a look at the project and how it came together. And just kind of news and information, keeping track of news and information is going to be extraordinary. The interface with the click is great once you get used to it. I love that. It's really indescribable. I mean, you have to try it yourself and see how it'll work for you. But that is my kind of review of the Vision Pro. I don't know if it's necessarily a review, because I think this device will be something different to different people. And what are you using it for? Are you using it for gaming? Or are you using it to watch entertainment? Or are you using it to be productive? And that's why I wanted it. I want to be productive, because this device was $4,000 all in. And so when you buy a $4,000 device, you want to make sure that it can pay off, kind of like the Mac Studio does. I know that device right there pays off having it on my desktop. I know it works for me. I know I can create content efficiently. So the thing about the Vision Pro is it's more of a consuming content. And I think it'll probably be a little bit of creating content. You know, it's got to get lighter. That is for sure. But to have something like this that I can use to look at content and check content, I think it'll help me be a better content creator. So that's it. That's my review. And thanks for spending a few minutes with me as I look over the Apple Vision Pro. Really groundbreaking. So cool. That's it. So that's the Apple Vision Pro. Very satisfied. I think it's going to kind of change the way I edit and really consume and view the content that I create, because I'm going to be able to see it on the big screen. And that's kind of an amazing thing, especially if I'm on a boat and I don't have a big monitor with me. I'll be able to bring this on the boat, bring my laptop, my Apple MacBook Pro, tie these into them so I can kind of check content in the field as I'm shooting on a large screen. I won't have to just look at the computer monitor to see where I'm going with content shot. I bought this little case from Amazon for $29. I know Apple's selling one for $200. I take pretty good care of my stuff, so I think this is all I need. I did buy a backup battery, but I think I'm going to take the backup battery back, because you can actually connect this battery to shore power, so you can use it as long as you want to. And currently, I've been going at about an hour, 40 to an hour minute time on the headset because of the weight. It is heavy. But I find myself once a day saying, okay, I want to put the Vision Pro headset on and just kind of look at some of the content I've created. So really a cool device, a device ahead of its time. Thanks for watching. If you want to follow, remember I'm Space Shark on YouTube and Space Shark Earth on Instagram. Stay tuned for a lot more adventure. We'll see you next time.